Your Excellency, for this program, I'm going to work as your humble MC, and allow me at this time invite the zonal chair, Your Excellency, to come and give you welcoming remarks. RDC, you are most welcome.
Tata weri hango mwenye mkuru wechiro cha munabwire na tata wa mundu na munywani wae wasinje tata ya Kasese tata mwenye mukulu ninge kusima tata elimenya umundu hansi abemetia siba nene banachasi wasinja kusimbo ninge kusima tata elisomesa bana belihanga emibiri yebyala nyamwanga kwe miisa ninge kusima tata obobuholo nobuuma nende kumenyesa ende omusinga obusinga wa Rwenzori namanya bawole ni banywanyi bange ngo mundu tukole hauma erilindo obuholo omwakasese tata kiro kya munawire ne kiro kya umwama wa yoneo urati permission afende to go into a very brief speech for the interest of time. Your Excellency, the President of the and religious leaders, colleagues, President's commissioners, district chair, district guests, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, my name is retired Lieutenant your own Walusimbi Joe, the Residence Commissioner, Kasese. Your Excellency, allow me on behalf of the Zonal Committee and District Hub Committee members to welcome you to Rwenzori Kasese Zonal Presidential Hub. We are so happy to have you today. Your Excellency, Kasese sub-region recruits 240 trainees every after 6 months to undertake skills training at this hub. So far, Your Excellency, we have skilled 897 youth, female being 378, and male being 519. Banyakasese chibandire bandiro madala. The hub also provides over 37 job opportunities, Your Excellency, beginning from the manager, assistant manager, instructors of all trades and lower cadres, all from Rwenzori, Kasese sub-region, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, I would like to thank you for convening the vision of establishing the presidential skilling hubs in all zones of the country, not only to close skill gap, but also prepare and enable your youth acquire skills and competence for the world. In this is the line with your vision for job wealth creation, Your Excellency. For economic shift into money economy for our younger generation, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, I'm pleased to inform you, under the guidance of the State House Controller, District Hubs Committee members, in conjunction with the State House team, we have already established a presidential industrial hub circle in Kasese municipality and Kasese district. We are requesting for the increase from 240 to 500 per intake. Your Excellency, a lot I think we have shared with Mama Controller and the technical team. It's cross-cutting all the problems we have. I think they have all the information, and I think they have delivered even some to you. In conclusion, Your Excellency, allow me to thank mostly, sincerely, and introduce to you the categories of the people in your program by the powers you entrusted to me. The Hub Committee, which is comprised of 10 members, that includes RDC, your own here speaking, my brother LC5 chairman, you can stand up, all come here for recognition. Our senior NRM chairperson, Honorable Chionga, Kao, Commerce Officer, Production Officer, DISO, 3 special interest groups, Youth, Women and PWD, Hub Manager, where are you and your staff? We humbly inform you that the hub is hosted by 3 sub-counties, Mobuku Town Council, Hima Town Council, and Karusandara. These great leaders of LC1s form 3 circles, Your Excellency, which are operational, and they require your support as usual, Your Excellency. Grant me permission, sir, to do some evaluation in politics since 2018 to date. You posted media in 2018, offended. I found Kasese 110% in the hands of the opposition. I'm happy to report already the report you have. I have we liberated 3 members of parliament and the district council. Out of 77 local government, you have 38 belongs to the mighty NRM. If you be an unforgivable mistake, you offend before you, if I offend Honorable Chionga. Wasinja kusibu nyamanga kwe mishi. Offend I can't forget to thank former CDF offend. Chikwa chine? Mbandire bandire mwabyala. Nechimuli. Mwasinja. In a special way, Afende, I can't thank Mama, State House Controller, and the technical team. You know me, you told us to open criticism, but there is nothing to criticize except to appreciate. Mama, thank you very much, and your team. Whenever you call, she receives and answers. And the team, I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. Afende, Your Excellency, I thank you. You gave me a stronger team, which now I'm leading to what you are expecting me to do and the team. What we need is your support only and empowering the team I've talked about. I have 4. Thank them before you, Afende. District Chairman, I can't thank you enough for the cooperation.
Ferwa Orutayayo West. Ferwa Orutayayo West.
Twatira makuru ageshonga Orutayayo West kurwo mushonda zona nanye matenebe
amena danda kwakunda kurwo kumaza bakora katano
kurgashaha ibiri zo mabazeo kustyashaha 3 zo mabazeo
utafera.
Ferwa Orutayayo West.
Who is also one of your own presidential advisors. Your ministers do. Can we have some music? Some song.
The hub song, those boys. The other song, come. The boys, the first song, huh? You come.
Yes.
Yo, these are the students of Rwenzori Zonal Industry Hub Kasese, under the State House, in command of His Excellency Retired General Kaguta Museveni. Together with his NRM leaders, ministers in Kasese.
Ni kweli tunasoma tena baba, ulisema tufundishe kazi ili tuwe na shilinda. Kazi ya kwanza ni kuwa niko tailor, ili tuwe na shilinda. Kazi ya kwanza ni kuwa niko tailor, kazi ya pili ni kuwa niko welder, kazi ya tatu ni kuwa niko baker. Kusema kweli baba, mimi nakupenda. Some of us they are working hairdressing and ikapende for them now they are working. We thank you baba, we thank you father.
But your plan made me to be a tailor. May God bless everything was what you're doing. I'm a rider, I'm a so many was in bar. And good on Masanya, we were later. Never Uganda, when you need a Yona Yoka. Museka Kuta, Kupa Santi, so my baby.
Why came seven, you made to idea. Barabara vijijini kote zimefika. Mahekalu na masomo kweli umejenga. Sijue nikupe nini, mimi kushukuru. Acha mimi kushukuru kwa kukuchagua. Uongeze kutulinda baba, kweli usichoke. Kweli usichoke. Museka Kuta.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, my name is Maska Plikeria Shawin, daughter to Msochi Justin, from Kasese District. I thank you so much for this initiative. Before I came here, I had completed Senior 6 and I had spent 2 years at home due to lack of school fees. Then my mother came and told me that she has heard of a school in Mubuku that you can go to and study without paying anything. I applied, but the first time I didn't go through. I kept patient and kept on trying until the second time when I went through and I came. When I reached here, I was lucky enough and I did bakery for 6 months with support with a mindset team that taught us some saving skills and life skills. So immediately after I completed the 6 months, my instructor took me to a hotel where I would be working. But things weren't good, they wouldn't pay in time and they would pay small money. So I left and went back home. Reaching home, my mother gave me 150,000 and I started making snacks. Those snacks included daddies, samosas, sumbusas, and donuts. So I started selling at the primary schools in my neighborhood and then got exposed to a bigger market, then got a cake client, but I didn't have what to use to make a cake. I came back to the hub, this school, talked to the assistant manager, and she granted me chance to come and make my cakes from here and then deliver to the client using the school facility. I did that and I got a profit of 300,000, which I used to start and make and buy a few things, then kept on advertising. I normally used online advertising and then reaching to people who could be having market. I got a client also who needed a cake for a giveaway. I hired the oven and used some of the things I had made and made the cake where I got 400,000 as a profit. I then started saving some and kept on doing my daily snacks of the daddies and the samosas that I sold to the primary schools. I kept on doing that because the cake clients of the weddings always happen like once a month or 2 times in like 3 months. So when the money accumulated, because the daily business, I get like 12,000 on an ordinary day, and if the day is too good, I can get about 25,000. So when the money accumulated, I would save 40% and use the other for myself and for the business. Since I had completed senior 6 and I was home, I thought I should use my money that I'm saving and go back to school. So I went to university, and I'm currently at university paying my tuition. I'm doing a bachelor's degree in agriculture currently. I'm paying my school fees, I'm paying my rent, and I'm helping my mother at home, and I'm still doing my business. I thank you so much, His Excellency, because even when I was here, I didn't only earn the skill. I earned the confidence because the mindset team would make us go in front and speak. That confidence has made me manage to approach possible clients, speak to them confidently, and it has also made me the guild president of the university where I am now. Thank you so much, His Excellency. May God bless you and bless you abundantly. For God and my country. Thank you so much.
Your Excellency, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni of the Republic of Uganda. My name is Kabo Rachel. I'm Ongari Mukonzo. I'm a naive Kanya Kabo Rachel. A Romombora Kahocha. The village yai, the Royal Omboraya in Kahocha. So in Jingate Gatina Sahanu, Nabia juice processor. Betting a juice processor. Nabia isinga ute mubiri. So muna isangana ndubia repole juice. Ebe kaite sibawa ribi bikake bereru tukola ya bandu instead ya yuko pekingai. So muno a program okwa chairman LOC3 wetu ina akira muno riendo mwa omashandera ni atubula tine chisomo echobule echitabuli chungula muleke ndikaleka ya buira esimute chamukakola. So inje munaendo wa chairman LOC3 amanyikangerere wagiso wetu weka hocha account. So namma mwako form namate wetu namma filingai, then after refilingai namma musuburi amaletai. So habo butukubunyo gwamala baho amatubirikira itu aba playinga amatubira tumabiri labamu mwende okoskuru mwende musome nabirenga kaikano kwa gate bamanyebya omabeka ocha sub county namabinga nem bamanyingiriamu namasangano obuli chindu eyanga soko skuru ini chabusa omuli mweriko mfolisi wa bule e blanket na masiti So nama isangana inga doko skuru isinga utene chomubuti akalebeka okuluhand olwebyalia aherikesha amaetse. Then nama samu ngokunga nimena hanu ngadi mukoliwe shangeta. So nama onza mezimukara ama trauma graduatinga bama dwa certificates trauma endeka. So itwenga we shoemaking trauma ihambamu buli mwana ama bana okwa party a material ama bana kusinji mitori 10 na kwa party ya bitwanga naso lokeri ya ulecho mechatu kaso ndamwe shangeta shetu nacho trauma bana ku 10 obuli mwana bana mitolo 10 so trauma machine yetu kwa half trauma anga kanira ya hanu truwite a work lembe quarters opposite a depot ye Pepsi na hatuka kolera so ngasi me government ye Uganda na bata ekitekivayo ndi mwesinja president yetu sekere chirunga chenu eribya imutwasa asome sentu na uti emibi echonga kisimira nyamuhanga isinga hote busobulero kanina simba ne government ye Uganda ndi mwesinja kutsiba
Your Excellency, injo kwamena ngaura wa Mutembo Robinson Kayinja, eri Roma ombora yerugenda bara chikongo tauni kanso. Eri mbere ngatali na sahanu, nabya munyetro wabini ebiri Roma skuru busanana erebu refizi, eri nyuma lyero wali atatawayi, oyo ngomondo oyo abine kanyisurukeri obusente obuganga trokesha resoma. Naberenga nyo mwachalu chiroche uma munaendo kwa cherero, meyunuira omwatse akarabu mwagiso akabura community. Ati ababuti bamublazinga abana babo basi batunge ishe skill okwabusa angwe government yaberetse treka munga tasubuleraho muna kolesha muyisa na maenderi giso na mamuyibulyako amanyisoborera ebenene bikambo ko school eno mwanye form muno suliriayo ama igaidinga na maenderi chema ne manyisa ininga abene abinyisa iningirayo muna twalayo wagiso ama delivery wa RDC omukatukuka nyuhu muna byamumo kwa babake abasomborawa eribe ngasa hano naberinga hano muna sanganaho empera engatengalinkekania konde no maka mwe yatuvire chikaliri erisangana umubuteka uliroma no mufalisho muhyaka beito bule chende chitasangana hano batwa habyo ene byabusa namasana hana masoma ekosi carpentry and joinery naberina birunze miezi muka hana bresome ekosi eno mungatasubeka ngayikara hesi muna yingo kubanyicha abaye na otemyanya ayo ebine mukola namenga ne mukola nabo abo butuku esi bali binyitruha kusango besi bose emekolere yayi nabana bikola nabo abakukanene mubanyikiririamo bameba ni munyitruha obusente bwebuke nerimo banyisaba neri barundiri onde mu mukubenzi bayi kundi mibiri yabi yaberekanye uko workshop muna muberekera twabere yababira umere twamasanga bulengekanye twamoto kasente akake kuba katruha tukasoro kaitretu nemobeka twanga establish ngomwanya owetu wakati kumukakana hika twama ipangisiro kwa busente obuka utretu aberebana twama urakwe biriko lishaveke twama tukerekola omumuru wanoyo twabereberekera abande bana basatu okabatu tukasoma hana hanu na utwabere bayi mibiri omo workshop eyo twama sayunga kuna bande batano erumo community nabo twabere bayi mibiri tunemukola nabo twama beretroka ere yulera eshamashini shamilioni mwenda na mitwalo chenani neri kutrune mu kutungamani manene nga tunemu kola orukwa mero erange tuka register ngange company twanga troka ere tungasha contract shanye na nyenene president ga kusimisa nga otro busukulero busanana ndreka mbuyeye eyeribyo ngina tulenge kanya kungaba youth erebya estranga bya abantu bakaka sibe bakatanga tango kwa chalo kwihaho area ba youth abakera tangura kurana omwalihanga wasinja kusebo engano musaba community Kasese district and twongera president Museveni akaroro ayongera yatulema kusangwa atinatwe eteri ya beloto ebyengura kurana aba kayingo nirangalie.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, I know that you understand Lukonjo, but if it pleases you, Your Excellency, allow me briefly translate. Thank you, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, all the three students were thanking you. The first one spoke in English, and then try to move around looking for people to buy. But she had information that Your Excellency, you had brought this program, and she went to the chairperson LOC3, who provided her with good information. She did apply, and she was selected. She came here, and she joined the course of shoe making. She says that after completing the course, she went back in her village and joined together with her friends who had also been trained in the same course, and that they put together some sums of money, 100,000 each, and bought their own machine. Your Excellency, she's excited that they have now employed themselves. She's thanking you so much because currently they are now earning out of the skills that they obtained from this institution. The second one, Your Excellency, was Mr. Tembo, who comes from Rugendabara, Chikongo Town Council, and he said that he attended the burial. He attended the burial in his area, and he had dropped out of school because he had lost his father. And the chairperson LOC3 of that area, while talking to the people, talked about this hub. And that immediately he went to the town council and met the GISO of the town council. He filled the forms and he was selected to come and join here. He was given a course of carpentry. He finished. He was given a certificate. He returned back to his town council, but went and asked one of the carpenters in the town to mobilize other graduates from here, and he is excited that currently they have his colleagues as successful students of this institution, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, allow me at this juncture appreciate your strong team that has been behind this. Appreciate your strong team.
Introducing Wanda's multi-purpose disinfectant, your ultimate defense against harmful bugs and germs. With just a few sprays, you can quickly disinfect your toilet, bathroom, urinal, dustbin, kitchen counter, tables, farm tools, children's toys, you name it. Keep your loved ones protected. Choose cleanliness. Choose protection. Choose Wanda's. Always wonderful.
Orutayayo, Ahatayaari West.
soldiers at the grassroots, the NRM chairpersons, kindly stand up and wave to the president. These are NRM chairpersons at sub-county, parish, and village. Your Excellency, the others are waiting for you in Nyakasanga. We also have the chairpersons LOC1, Your Excellency, who are also your foot soldiers. But above all, Your Excellency, with us we have the chairperson LOC1 of this area. Because of time, he was not able to talk anything, but I want to ask that he waves to you, Your Excellency. And he is a very serious mobilizer, Your Excellency. He's very good at mobilizing for NRM. Your Excellency, you may wonder why he's in uniform. Where we are the village here, Your Excellency, is village for Muboko prisons. And he is therefore the chairperson LOC1 for Muboko prisons, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, you also have many Vazikulus. But I want to introduce Kichondo, who is a youth representative, to wave to you, Your Excellency. There are also other Vazikulus, Your Excellency, like Katanywa. I also want to ask her to wave to you, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, we know that you don't have enough time. I am therefore taking the pleasure of inviting the regional vice chairperson NRM to come and welcome you to his region, but he will also introduce your ministers present with us, Your Excellency. I want to thank you for coming, and the people of Songora North look forward to voting you come 2026. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the President of Uganda, the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker present here, the Honorable Ministers, Members of Parliament, and the other senior leaders, and the people of Mobuku Kasese. Your Excellency, I take this opportunity to once again welcome you to the Rwenzori region. We started the other day in Kasese here and Bundibujo and Toroko, and yesterday we were in the region. We are again in the region. Can we give a very big round of applause to the President, welcoming him to Kasese. Your Excellency, with us here we have the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Thomas Taebga, present with us. We also have a number of ministers. We have the Honorable General Mbadi Mbusu, your own son, and our son here from Kasese, Minister of State in charge of Trade, the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives. We also have Honorable Mugara Martin Bahinduka, your son, the Minister of State in charge of Tourism and Wildlife and Antiquities. We also have the Honorable Alice Kaboyo, Minister in charge of Rwenzori and Rwenzori Triangle. Welcome. But we also have members of the Central Executive Committee who are here. And when we come to SEC is the top most organ of NRM, and the first member of the Central Executive Committee of Parliament of NRM is none other than the chairman of the party, General Museveni. I am his vice in charge of Western region, and I'm also here. The Right Honorable Deputy Speaker also sits in the Central Executive Committee of NRM. We also have Dr. Crispus Chionga, Honorable, is a member of the Central Executive Committee and is also the Chancellor Makerere University, and I want to thank you, Your Excellency, for appointing him to lead our university. In the interest of time, let me just make one or two remarks. One, I have welcomed you, Your Excellency, to Kasese, to thank you. I think wherever we have gone, you have treated Rwenzori region as special because you are visiting the other day, visiting a farmer, and you are now back in Kasese. Wherever we have been, if the president visits the district, you go there once. In Toroko, you've been there twice. Bundibujo, the same. Can we give him another round of applause for the deep love that he has for this region? Your Excellency, when you came to power, we had about 14 million Ugandans. And the population was not growing as fast for reasons which include that children who were being born alive were dying early. And you deliberately put in place policies and programs for child survival so that the children, the infants who are born, do not die of preventable illnesses. That's why you began the campaign to immunize every child. You started an aggressive campaign against HIV and AIDS and other diseases. Later on, we introduced universal primary education and universal secondary education to give education to these children who are surviving, and many other interventions. And now the recent census has put the population at about 46 million Ugandans, majority of them being young people and children. Why? Because the children who are born today do not die of childhood diseases which are preventable. So the young people, can you clap for the president? You are alive in the big numbers, because the president initiated programs to make sure that children survive and grow into adulthood. And that's why we have many young people. We thank you, Your Excellency. You've been commenting on universal primary education, which you began, but along the way, some mistakes have been made to start charging fees to the young people, and then many of them are dropping out of school, which we have to rectify as government, Your Excellency. But we want to thank you that you have started this skilling program so that the young people who are not continuing with education for various reasons, including failing to raise fees, are now getting skills like we have heard from the testimonies. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for putting the young people at the center of your programs as our party chairman and leader of government. We want to thank you very much and assure you that we shall give you maximum support as leaders. Lastly, Your Excellency, I have been coming here in Kasese, working with the leaders, Dr. Chionga, the RDC and others. Like the RDC collectively said, Kasese and the region of Rwenzori is getting more yellow as we move. And the leaders are here. I have been in this constituency to receive converts in big numbers crossing from opposition into NRM. The Member of Parliament, Honorable Sowedi, has been inviting us, mobilizing the other leaders. There are very many people in the mountains and all over the constituency and the Kasese who want to cross, and we shall come back and receive them. So Kasese is getting yellow, and we want to thank you, Kasese, for supporting General Yoweri Museveni and supporting NRM. Your Excellency, the other time we had 6 members of Parliament who were blue. None of them was NRM. In the last election, we mobilized, like RDC said, 3 out of 6, NRM, including our own Honorable Sowedi. We are going to work very hard. Come 2026, we want all the 6 positions of members of parliament to be NRM and the other positions of leadership. And I want to ask you, the people of Mobuku Kasese who are here, we want to request that President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni remains our flag bearer, remains our president. Those who are in support, you stand up and wave and shout and say, President Oye, Museveni Oye, Museveni Oye, Ibira Namukaga Oye, NRM Oye. Your Excellency, we are all behind you and we shall give you maximum support to continue leading us as our leader of NRM and leader of government. And with those few remarks, let me take the opportunity to invite my brother, Right Honorable Thomas Tayebwa, Deputy Speaker, to welcome you and give his remarks and then invite you to address this gathering. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Yomonsi, Your Excellency, the President, the Vice Chairperson, NRM for Western Region, Honorable Yomonsi, Honorable Ministers here. A true reflection that when you have a leader who is intentional and visionary, he can restore hope to those who had lost hope. And that's what you've done here. Mzee, I think for these young people, especially those who had dropped out of school, what we see today is that they've been given a second chance. They've been given a second chance, and most of them are taking advantage of it. The young man here said he's now employing 5 other people. Now, these can be job creators. And I think we must apologize for not having given you other support as leaders. And that's why when His Excellency says, I want leaders who are NRM, this is what is meaning. That sometimes we take so long to understand him, to understand his vision and give him the necessary support. So when Honorable Chris says we need 100% NRM leaders from Kasese, it's what is meaning, because these leaders will go and support the president to push and fund programs like this that others sometimes laugh at. So I want to thank you, Mzee, and I want to pledge on behalf of Parliament that we are going to support you more so that you can reach the whole part of the country, the whole country, to give second chance to young people who had dropped out, to give second chance to these people who had lost hope, who would have thought they are becoming criminals, but now they are employing people and they are contributing to the national economy. With those very many words, Your Excellency, I want to request you humbly that you come and address the congregation.
The Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, somebody translating in Rukonjo. The Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, you can hear the Chairperson NRM Western, all the and the graduates.
Ya Presidenti amasicheri hikali ya buri mundu erirwa okwa Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, aba minister abare hano, abandi abebitsumbe binene abare hano, kandibwa abana abakasomesi bawahano n'abasomesi ababo itwe bosi ababuti abame n'abawole abari hano.
The NRM started as a student movement in the 1960s.
At NRM eyamukaberia mukowa muchatsuka ngechitongole echa abana abakasoma erangira ende bamachiroli embere eritsuka no mwaka owa rukumi rwenda sanjo ngala
nkaga
nengal
kaga
ngana mukal
in the 60s.
omangala.
Now, at that time, the politics of the... What's wrong with these microphones? Are you hearing me?
President Yatumunemumowa. They are not getting you properly, Your Excellency.
Yes, I can hear. At that time, the politics had been disoriented by the politics of identity, tribe, religion, and so on.
Atukwabu tukwobo endema kuti chipolitike cheberu echo chiabya endema eikasamalera okwa hendo hike ngechindwe cheresamalera okwa shanganda echindwe cheresamalera okwa abandu emibera yabo isi samalera okwa bindibindi.
That is how the problem in the Rwenzori here started.
Atinerwe bitsibu ebye wetu hano Rwenzori kubya yebetu kirebetia.
You are together with Toro and Bwamba.
Ati obutu kobo twabe tulene Toro haimane Bwamba.
And they were trying to get the Katichiro of Toro Kingdom.
Ati obutu kobo babi bakaronda ya owa kabere okwa omukama owetoro.
And the name of Timothy Bazarabusa came up, who was a Mukonjo.
Hatinero obutu kobo erina lya Timothy Bazarabusa oyuwabi ya Mukonzo muri yahuruka.
It came in the Rukurat of Toro, in the Council of Toro.
Yahuruka omwa rukurato rukuru owetoro.
To be Katichiro.
Angune lyangabya wakabere kwa mukama.
Then somebody stood in the district council and said, no, we cannot have this Bazarabusa. He's a Mukonjo, Ntugonza, Omtoro Nyakawara.
Atinero obutu kwa bomundu mwimana omwande kweyo amabwati yehe iya Bazarabusa oyu omukonzo sitwanga mwikiriria tukarondaya omutoro kundukundu.
That's how the other council members who were there, Kraine, the father of Mumbere here, Kawamara, and Mupari and others walked out.
Atibaneri obo butuku obwa Isaya Muchiranya tata wa Mumbere omukama wetu wa hanu kapolio haima na Kawamara kubabya babire batia omwandreko bakahulumuka.
So what you people call what you call history, I call current affairs because I was there.
So ya president ati ito ya tukalangiranga nibyakera iyo nibyahatia kusangwa binyaneyo.
I was watching these people.
Ati abinyana mulangira abandu abo.
Therefore, when we started the student movement,
atineryongibwa bana besukuru babere bakatsuka ekitongole kyabo.
Mine was not politics of identity of tribe, religion, but politics of what we call in Runyankwere, okuchenura. Okuchenura means to remove the needs of the people. Emicheno, in Runyankwere, Chiga, is needs which can be solved, but which are not solved.
Atinerubu ibo, mubatasamalera, okwelangira omundu, ngani mukonzo, ngani mutoro, kande ngani wa dinichi. Atibumu batwamu, neritsuke ngulakulana, rirusiaho emicheno, nukwe bindu bebya bisovire, banga birusiaho.
Omucheno murukonjo chirumu? Nubachigamba bata.
Omucheno.
Omucheno, oh, very good. So, the NRM, its work is okuchenura.
Neriatibwa omulunyangole kakarenga ketoke irwinde eri kuchenurura irukurusha kwa mucheno.
Now, I will be talking about the PDM on the other side.
President yate a PDM akayakana yakuyu kwa Nyakasanga,
which is okuchenura Banyinamaka, the heads of the family who already have some property.
Atibana ribwa a PDM eyo ya ikachenura abandu abawuti ebitsibu omwamaka.
But even if they don't have property, we can kuchenura them by giving them that capital.
Atine ribwa numuanga bisu uwitechi bakaba kweriye PDM bakabi bakaro kurusa ko muchenu ere bisu uwite.
But now the hub line of kuchenura is to give knowledge.
Atine ribwa echareke balatawe skuru eno kuti hub eno iyo yikabi yikakuchenura eri kurusia omwabotaminya nikuya kuhereria menge.
Because my father Amos Kaguta and his fathers were traditional cattle keepers.
Atukusangwa yatatawiwe Amos Kaguta nabande ibo babya batunji abeshande.
But they are my grandfathers were rich peasants with a lot of cows.
Atibetu abasukulu wiwe babya abalimi babole chiro betu abagaga.
But
abalisia abagaga.
But not educated.
Babisi basomi.
Even Kaguta had not gone to school.
Atinata tawe Kaguta na imwata endo kwa school.
So although we had cows, we were not living a good life.
Atino mchana biende babi banauti eshande betu kande eribya huliako lyabya isiriritangaya.
And even the cows were beginning to stagnate in terms of progress.
Atikande nesiande siabo nasyo musia sebebera isisi witengula kula yosi ayokalangira.
When I went to school
in the school
and got up to A level,
Neriamahika okwa skure ya hawuro ehaya.
Even before I went to university,
ataliaenda okwa university,
I was already exposed.
Atiabinyama berminye bekabyo mwachuwo.
What was happening in the whole world.
Ini anamu minya omwachuwo mwe bekabyamu nga nibya hai.
And I was beginning to say, why can't Uganda and Kore be like what is happening in Europe?
Neryo mwatsuke ribulia atahabwachi Uganda kutse Angole iyatabyange Bulaya.
So this was because of the education. So therefore we stabilized 1996 manifesto. We said, please, we have got a lot of things to do, but can you agree that we give free education to the children of Uganda? Because I had seen what education had done for me.
Atineribwa NRM yabere hamba hika rukumi rwenda chenda na mukal. Neryo muba twambo mwambwa kusangu yabini abere rangera ekisomo nga kikakola chindo cha hai ichabere chungulo bwenge bwewe neru president mwebo ati hatia ekyotulangere ndetwama hamberera cheche kisomo echabusa.
In my case, my father had paid for me because he had cows.
Iyo tatawiwe mwatoke iri mutu yire fizi kusangu abini anaute shande.
But so many children who were with me in the primary school dropped out because they didn't have cows like my father.
Atibetu abana banene abasoma nabo omwaskure yo musinji kunzie primary yibomo bataende mbere ne kisomo kusangwa batata wabo babisi bawute shande eshabangawulia bakasasure chefizisi yabo.
Like from our primary school now, the only people whom you have heard of are people like me, Kategaya. There were two others who became Makerere there, but in the school were like 400 children, but they all disappeared.
Ati abasoma nabo kwa skuru ebiro binu amabulia ukowa iyo president wetu Haima na Kategaya nabandi bandu ngababiri abasoma bamahike Makerere atibetu abandio bosi baberebolera suwangaminyi yabala.
Therefore I said, please, this is a type of murder. When people are not educated, it is like you are killing them.
So the president yatumwa chikenga indi abandu utata basomesya ukabyango mundo yuwa mabatsin.
So that's why that time we said, we have got a lot of things to do, but can we please educate our children in the government schools for free?
Atina richechale kini watibojo tuwita bidumne nebi recall. Bait twanginata tsuka nerisomesi abana betro omama skuro we government yokwabusa.
But people don't easily agree.
Atibetu abando sibalikirira ya ruba.
They bring this, want more districts, want city, okay, those are important, but what comes first?
Ati abando bakabu amba hatia tukanza district esende tukanza amatauni amakuru masiti awande ati yes nabyo binuwene beitu echeri tukana cho echo mubongo ni chahai.
Like yesterday we were in Toroko there.
Ati muri orutu abitu ni Toroko.
And there was a young girl from Poto City. It's a city now. City with mayor, with what?
Ati yabi ni omuseka mulere arwa omata uninguru omwamuyimukuru we Fort Potro esite munyaba mayor munena bandu abalemi abakuru.
But with children abakonire abana abakonire baliyoku.
Ati betu bawuti abana ababerekona simunesie ebamwambo omukubi aberekona owakusire.
Now one of those children was there yesterday. It is Museveni now. When the food okona banyankore call it okufubura to reverse the corner. How is it in Rukonjo?
Neryo ya president yamwe ati omwalu nyangore erekona neto omwalu kwanza mwana nerekona betu neryo wamanza erikusa erikuba neryatibwa wamanza erirusiaho emboka erikuba ukwatsumbayo ndreke eritumburayo.
So now it's my job now okufubura some of the children who have already kukona because of not implementing the free education.
Neratibu iyo nerukwamerwa rwiwe orweritumbura abana babiri kusa omachisomo.
So therefore, when we introduced free education, we provided money, but it was not implemented down here.
Atineribo babere bakatuke chisomo chabusa mubataka hwesha sente betukande chisomo chabusa muchitabererera hano ahise hano.
When in Toroko yesterday, I said when the children start 100 in P1, how many are still there by P7?
Ati muri wolo abientoroko mwaka na buria ati abana bamatuka chikume bakahiko mucho musanjwe ne bangahe.
In Toroko they said only 30 out of 100.
Nerendoroko mubakana mubwira ambwa 30 masa okwa chikume wakahiko macho musanjwe.
So 70 have kona.
Atenerio esanjo yabiri kuba.
So therefore this is very bad. And therefore, when I started this hub, I decided to go back to Ruwero. To resist, to say, Nyangire. Huh? Mbaza mutomo rutworo
Erigana.
Yes. I'm saying no, I don't really accept this. So I decided, because I am president, but I'm working with so many big people. Right Honorable Speaker, I don't know, Honorable this one. There are so many honorables, you can't even know.
Atibo mubiri yako korawo nabande bando atinge cherere yako ngeshembu yingulu esho mwa parliament oboyini speaker nabande bahonere bwabandi atinde banene nabande wanganane bamenya.
Their lordships, the judges, so many powerful people.
Atinera kakolongana na bandu abakatwe misangwe ya hawuluhulu abanene banene yabo.
And big titles.
Atikande banawite ebitumbe binene binene.
So when you bring an idea, it must be accepted by all, and including the head teachers and PTA.
Atineribwa wamaleta echirengekanyo echiringecho chitolere chikiriribwa na bandu banene erindalira hiseriko kwa ba headmaster abasomesya na babuti abakambembetesha sukuru.
And the bishops of the foundation bodies and so on.
Atina ba bishopu abatuka amasukuru ayo na bandi.
So when I say free education, they refuse and go and do something else.
Ati yo akabya kawindi abandu basomere busa andi nandi abandu bakala na nerekande bayakole betibi ebyo.
So here now I am in Ruwero now.
Ate hano akachisosekana yange eribinya lye Ruwero.
I said the little power I have as president,
ati mwabu ati akala kawite iyonga president.
I am going to start a free education center per zone.
Ati neri mwabu ati omwabuli zone akayetukamo eritendekerere lengali nwere kasomesa ibiriye byara omwabuli zone.
And the children will study free.
Kandi abana abatende kwa bakesa byamo bakesa bakasomera busa.
Here nobody can come to stop me.
Ate hano sahali yuwanga mugania echo kuti akamubuzia.
Because I don't have any other honorable here, I don't have any big person here, I am the one.
Ate hano iyoni yamukulu shawuti abandre abangata sabamba bakamwana ya iyoni yomusa owa hano yuteho butochi bunene.
No mayor, no what.
Ate hano sahawa mayor sahawandre.
So this Barecha I can manage her.
Ati yabareche ati angana mutoka amamulairi yakekole chakabuwa.
She does what I tell her.
Ati akakola echa president yali amulaira.
So I said, let's give free education to these children.
Ati neri mwatwamo ati mwire tuhereraye abatende kwaba bekisomo echa busa.
And that's how you see these children who are given up now they are coming up.
Ati kumukana ngiramu utia abana abantu ababisi bachiutema ati yesa heno babere tungama ha.
So I want you people to all you go back and really repent. Jesus can forgive you.
Nero president ati tukibya twasubayu twende turokoke kusangwanya muhanga akanyira. Ati Yesu akanyira.
Omuntu kwaye tesa yareke bibi yakozere yakore bishye ebishemerwe ari yakizamagara cyo kutaho mukufa.
President ati omundu akabya amatsira ebibi ebyakolire akaenda mbere nerikole bindu ebihikerere oyo akabinyakesa tunga obwame obwerubura.
So people have been blocking free education in the government school. Please repent.
Ati abandu abakabyanga bakagana kuti abandu abakagana ya ekisomo echabule echabana bosi ati abo barokoke.
And what I am doing here is more expensive than what you would do in your areas.
Atika ndiye chakakola hano nichebuli bunene okuchatwanga bitwanga kola omwebikaro byetu.
Because my schools are only a few in the whole country per zone.
Ati cha school siweserenga heno ninyike omwachi wechosi omwazoni buli zone.
Therefore the children must stay here because they are far from their homes.
Ati neryo bwabana batolere babya hano kusangwa bakabe barahale okwamaka wabo.
So I need to feed them and give them blankets and all that.
Ati akaba Isaya ini abahesha bulangita nebende byo sirenge.
Which is not necessary in the UPE and USC because there would be day schools and insist on day schools. Don't bring boarding schools.
Ati echo sichirenga ngokubika byewetu eri omwa sukuru esiabo sibasome iyo esiabo sibasome abana bakero omwamaka wabo kandi president yamatukongomerera ati she sukuru esiabo sibasome tulekere stekamu eshirike syayo abana babakelweka iba yasomi bane mukuruka.
This is how the country can provide affordable free and universal education.
Ati twamakola tutia nebutukindi tokeshiri hanga erangiri ndiyama hereriayo echisomo echangatrokwa kandi echabusa omwa Uganda.
The government would concentrate on building classrooms, building teachers' houses, paying teachers, building laboratory, maybe textbooks, and concentrate on those.
Atina ribwana riwe government echanga kolire lyererangira endi yamahimba amasukuru amabuya yamatuha abalimu yamabahimbira eshenyumba eshirike syamo nererangira indieresoma lyamaroba ebindu ebirengebe.
Yesterday in Toroko, the chairman there was saying, no, our children are doing very well. 7 of them got first grade. They are like Masaka, they are like Ronowea.
Atina raverni ani Toroko chairman oya katano wentoroko mwaka nabwati ye abana betu banemukola ndeke mutukana tunga hano esha grade abana betu banemukola ngabe masaka eyo banemukola batya nabo.
But you know, I am a cattle keeper.
That president ati yo ni mutunji owebisoro.
Now when cows used to die,
ati omuru ebisoro byabo byabika kwa ruba
you would have what they call emponoka. Emponoka are the survivors.
Ati neryo ebisoro bikabya makwa ehakana byaho echo chisoro echikasiralera echakasirali.
What would be emponoka konjo? Emponoka okonoka to survive. Emponoka
akasiralire.
Huh?
Enzialia.
Erisi?
Enzialia.
Whatever it is, use that one. But the Nyankore word is emponoka.
Ate omwalunyangole bakaolamu emponoka echiringerene ngechindwe chirie sigala enziali.
And it is from the verb kuhonoka.
Ati chikalwa omwakanyweri sigala.
Kuhonoka. Kuhonoka is to survive.
Erisigala, it is the equivalent, Your Excellency, it is the equivalent of erisigala in Rukonzo.
Very good. Now, the 7 people the chairman was telling me in Ntoroko are from the survivors, the Mponoka. You have got 100 children, 70 have disappeared, it's only 30, and then you say, oh yes, some of the 30 have got first grade, and you think you are building danger, because the 70 are many more than the 30 and more than the 7.
Neriba president yate wamani utaba na chekome kukasiara amakumi asatu akasoma akasoma esanjweria iyabiri kuba chikabye iswanga isima kusangwa bakubire nebanene okwabo abamaraba.
So the real police, let's go back. And he was trying to say, chairman, they were trying to say, you know, we charge the money because we need to have additional teachers.
Nerwa chamani owentoroko byaka watati unasi tukasa bababu tibesha sente nukutwangata tungaba ndibasomesya.
But why don't you bring it to the government so that we hire enough teachers before we start new districts and other things? Let's first deal with this one, which does with the Oruzaro, the people who are from us, our children.
Orubuto.
Huh? Oruzaro. Oruzaro in Nyankore means our, is it progeny or what? This, our children.
Yes, Your Excellency, the equivalent in Rukonjo is Orubuto, meaning the children who have come from me.
From the same stomach.
Yes.
So now, all these other things, which is more important than the Orubuto? Orubuto, the most important, or these other things, District C, I don't know, salaries for government workers and so on. What do we start with?
Neriba ya president yakatubula ya ati ebende vendro ngeme Sahara hadi manesha district ati ebyo byabe witi omubongo munene kule ngobutulweto lwatubutire kutse
mungarikemu imabakonjo
president ati mumusubemu inyo bakonzi.
Oruto is the one which is important. So now you go back and sort out this problem.
Ya president atiba tuende twanyalangira inde kizibu ekituka ya chihaho.
Now, so this is the first point. I am in the resistance here.
President ati yemabu eye pointi yokubanza hano aleho mwihakania ilibu india yehe tulekendre yendo mabindo bitahikire.
To show that you are wrong. You people who have refused to give free education, you are wrong.
Akatukangana ya inde okwabo okwitre abakana ya echindwe cy'abana resomera bule tuwire.
And the second one is the skills of the hand and the head, the skills compared to just general knowledge.
Neribwe chakabere ya presidenti atirieri yeri kweyesya emibiri eyebyala hayima no bwongo bwao erangirende bwa makole chindo changana langire.
Now, Africa was colonized. We had many very complicated society here.
At Africa no mobatulema nerwe abantu emikalera yetu yayikalira kutsibutsibo omuntu babi banatulemire.
We had kings, we had magicians, we had singers, we had all those people.
At twabya tuwite abakama etuwite abandu abawite amagezi manene kande etuwite nabimbi nabandi abalingabo.
But we lacked science and technology.
Betu echa twabya tubulirweko byakale magezi.
So that's why recently I was telling you, please pay attention to science people first.
Nera tchechaleka ini atubwira ati abandu abakasoma ebyakali magezi bano abe science abo batusamalere.
There are people who study literature like me. They are also important.
Atahani abandu ababya abasomire ebisakangirwe basomo kubisakangirwe ebisabisa balengiyo atinabo banawuto mugaso.
I know Shakespeare, what Shakespeare said, what he did, what.
Atianasi abakulu bahandika mu abatawa balenga Shakespeare nga mubo bugambuchi na byabakolirya nabyasi.
To show that my memory is very good.
Ati ekichikakangana ya indre eribukali were chinendreke.
But we need shoes to walk on.
Ati beitu ekikulu tukanze shangeta nokutwangalia tiramusyo.
The most fundamental needs of a human being are food.
Ati omundu erebyaho akayisunza byalya.
Secondly, shelter, the house where he stays.
Ati chika akayisunza obuhimano obuwene ahakabya.
Thirdly, clothing.
Ati kandibu akayisunza shanjimba esheryambala.
Fourthly, health.
Ati kandibu akatokeka wa ini abini awite obuyingo obuwene.
If you have those, you have food, you have shelter, you have clothes, you have health. The rest can be other literature, like me, I can come and quote for you Shakespeare. Shakespeare said, of all the wonders I have known in the world, it seems to me most strange that men should fear, seeing death, the necessary end will come when it will.
Neribo president yatuwa matunga bindo bikuru byeli bwabiria bo wanganata songerako ebiringe bya Shakespeare ebiri bindi omundu omwache womuno wamabiri byamo kwabiri obuhoro wangana yishe teramu nebindi byabeka kusanganamo.
So I have shown you that I remember Shakespeare.
Ati amabakangani ndi achina buka Shakespeare.
But how will that solve your housing problem?
Ati beto ebyahandika wana Shakespeare byareta abimenye byanga rukubu yebi byanga tunabeti ebitsibu byomunyikawo.
Your food problem.
Ati ebi byanga natsuna ebyalya ebibuliri omwaka yawo.
The health.
Ati kandi obuyingo bwawo.
The clothes.
Ati kandi shanjimba.
So here I'm saying, please go back to the basics. You people are lost.
Ati chakale kinya tubwira anu bojo mwabereta rokunzera.
In the Church of Uganda, in Nyankole bakarike bashemye gukora bakore betashemye gukora namazima tugara mu rubo.
Ati omwa Church of Uganda ya Anglican bawuti omusabe owakabugat baberekola ebyabatoto eri recall bamasiga ebyabatole eri recall na mazima shali omwe.
So this is the second point about the hub.
Ati yiye songa yakabere okitendekerere lengale.
So we are now going to we want to expand, but we shall have to build more dormitories first.
Ati bakanze likanyiriria amatendekero walengano betu chabakanze ilitsukanacho lyererangire ndibamahimba ahabana bakekesaya echo chachikulwa hatia.
To build more dormitories so that we can expand to like 500.
Ati bakia babiri himba ahandi habana bakekesaya okwa matendekero walengano waneho nereba nayo bangana tabana ngabe 15 omurundemu.
And build more sheds for other skills like motor mechanics, like plumbing, like electrical, like weaving. We need to build more sheds.
Atine ryo kandi bwa bakendi himba ahabana bakira aha kibya bakira bendebendro ngebyere kaneka ngebyere abakakolo kubya magetse abakaisesha po ipusha magetse langende bamakola magetse ebende nebende ebyere ruka ebindo byanga hekwamo nuko abana banene bangatunga esha skills kutse emikolera minene.
So I have already told Jenny Bareche to start planning.
Atiyecho abirichibwira Jenny Bareche eritsuka erikitakanizya.
But what we are going to implement now
atibete chatukayetsuka nacho saheno
is to put money in the district circles of the graduates.
Atibakende tekesya sente omashya sako esya bana bano babiri hunza.
That one is easy. We can do it now.
Ati chocholobire changina korwa hatia.
And we are saying it should be per district.
Ne your president at chikendre korwa okwabuli district.
Because the zone is too far.
At kusangwa ngokuba hambereni ya ma district omururu ne mole.
The training will remain at the zone.
At yerisomesiale kindi birekaga okwa zoni.
But the circles will be at the district.
Bete sha circles kindi bi okwa sha district.
Because it is nearer.
At kusangwa sha district sha siraha kuhinabega.
So with these few words I declare the hub open.
Atine binyebi amachungula hub enu ya butongole. Mwire twimane tukasichari chungula hub enu ya butongole.
And the children the children, the ones who are here, those young children, I'll give each one of them 10 million.
Okwabana presidenti amabati okwabana bali asan abasatu.
And then the LOC1.
Molikere president.
The LOC1, I don't want it to cause me bad luck.
Chairman LOC1 president atasali anzo kwamletera muisamu be.
I will give him a motorcycle 6 million.
Chairman LOC1 angobakendi kwererie pichi metwaro milioni mukala.
Mwasinja kutsibu.
President yati mwasinja kutsibu.
Mwasinja kutsibu.
Your Excellency, thank you so much. Your Excellency, as the young people, Your Excellency, would want to take a picture with you. They want to take a photo with you, Your Excellency. The young people wait.
And those funds must be produced and banned from participating in these games furthermore. World over, officiating officials are respected, irrespective of the mistakes they make. So I want to protect the officials of the game. Issue number 2.